well. It's
Probably won't pay.
is he too many creeps? Oh yeah, you lose out on too many creeps, and it's a struggle for those cores to find that farm.
Early Necro book to try and escalate, and looks like he is just going to be pretty set on staying at the top lane now. You'll see Arme Sean.
A lot of a slower start for Old 11. I think just shutting down his bat's early level progression does hurt a lot as well. Like, so you've sacrificed your Spec's initial farm, you're sacrificing Old 11's initial EXP gain. CDEC.
Uh-oh. James going to be chased down here. Old 11 with the Firefly. James going to run towards the Ancient Creeps, and he does not get denied off. Old 11 barely getting that last.
On the Spectre lane. Both sides just wanting to have a good start, and they do chase SRF.
Yeah, he's in trouble. Avalanche going to go in with the toss and Magic Missile, and Chalice will take the kill for himself. And James, he was kind of rotating over to... I think he was stacking or he was trying to get the other bounty, but he's not able to save. Now they will at least get X Nova as a trade, but that's your position 3 for a position 5.
Start. This Necrophos is just so far behind. He's walking back to lane. They do move on FY.
Yeah, they do, and they should be able to get it as well, as XM is here, but Avalanche out from FY. He'll make a run for it, but the Sprout is going to be there, and XM with the Astral Step will have the follow-up damage.
It was Safehold.
Nice deny on that regen rune. However, 8th rune not going to be there. Now the Horn coming in from Chalice. He's going to haunt into that mid lane, but Somnus is dead. And now Chalice, he might be a bit of a sitting duck though. No, FY, he shows up with X Nova as well. They're going to go after that Nature's Prophet, but it looks like the Sprout will block the way.
So Chalice's farm is going at a really strong pace regardless, and be able to find what he wants.
He's going to find Victoria here, just committing the lasso. They will also lose FY, but Old 11 just takes what he can get, and he'll TP out of there.
A jungle along with Chalice, so a bit of a slowdown.
James getting caught out there. Nice tornado and toss from FY, and now James should get bursted. However, he gets the Fissure off, but Somnus already had the damage coming out before that Fissure did. T1 under siege. Of course, Old 11 just going to clear out the creep wave very, very easily. FY now going to show up. Goes in with a nice double avalanche and the toss back into that tier 1. Victoria already low, gets lassoed up as well and does die. Now they'll chase down XM and SRF, but they want the Necrophos first. Great Ghost form just in the nick of time, but still, X Nova has the follow-up stuns, and SRF is just not tanky enough right now. He's still at level 6. With that, Victoria getting tossed back from FY with the Avalanche as well. They set up for another. Now LGD can just swarm them. XM trying to go after Old 11 there with Arme. Echo being committed. It's a decent Echo, but it is only going to find one. And that is the Batrider. The rest of LGD, they'll back off a bit. They've protected that tier 1 bot.
Pretty on point with that spell use, and they're not done.
No, they're not. Arme in trouble. Avalanche coming through. They get the kill. Now SRF will be forced to go back into that Ghost form, but Tornado will kind of deal with that with the EMP and Magic Missile flying out. SRF, it's too much damage. He will go down. Now FY just trying to avoid dying himself to XM. Does try and juke out the 8th Renman, but can't quite get there. Nice Fissure block out from James as well, but they are going to chase him down and eventually kill him off. CDEC giving a hell of a lot away here to LGD down to that bot. They just did not relent on trying.
Really good punishment coming out from LGD. Just getting so many kills onto Somnus is just really good for the Invoker. We haven't seen an Invoker be that effective in a long time. They might... Now, they can't even find X Nova in trade.
They're going to try and teleport in with the Prophet, but now they caught out that Void Spirit. He does dissimulate, but he's still burning to the Flame Break damage. Eventually does get the bottle off. Now Old 11 will just TP in front of them. Very, very close calls for everyone down at this bot lane, and easily as a lasso does also get James, and he's not going to last long. Old 11 does claim the kill on the Batrider, and that's just a nice little cherry on top for LG.
Find those kills now.
Lasso, mid lane, again it's going to be James. They're just trying to make sure he never finds that Blink Dagger. And they are really slowing down James's timing now. Like, we're 17.5 minutes in, he's only holding 1.3k gold, and that TP SRF, I'm not sure about that. Victoria is going to come in as well. They're going to try and X-Nova first. He should go down, but a great toss out from FY, ensuring his support stays safe. Now he's going to have to make a run for it, but Somnus will back him up as well in the Invoker. SRF now, still going to be the initial target. He's got to be careful. That Ghost form is down. They'll Spectral Haunt in. X-Nova still safe. Chalice keeping him available. XM now going to dissimulate back out, but they're dancing around them.
Oh, man.
I mean, LGD just really keeping each other backed up and ensuring.
Time around, Chalice doesn't find a kill with a Haunt. He just goes back to farming. It's a Spectre. It doesn't need to be fighting at this point in the game. It just takes it slow.
Yeah, Victoria gonna die again up at that top lane. It was just a setup there from FY. They're looking at SRF, so Old 11 gets another great lasso off. The Ghost form was there in time, but that's only going to amplify the Firefly damage, and SRF can't survive through it. Now the swap out in Old 11. He'll survive. XM going to find his way out of this situation, but another swap in. They've got James again. He wants to go for an echo, but nobody is grouping up. They're just kiting him around. Now Victoria's been caught. He'll also die. It's just... They bait someone in and they'll just swap him back out straight away, and oh, FY, he's setting up for more. He could be in trouble, but even Arme's struggling to take him out.
What?
Now Chalice goes forward. Old 11 there as well. That creep burning out. Arme has to be careful. FY again goes back in. The Yules is there. Reaper's Scythe on the Tiny. They at least get that kill. But now Somnus. Double Tornado. Ice Wall is down as well. Somnus has to ghost walk out of there. He has the Orchid now up. He might be able to turn with this. The Spectral Haunt back in with the Orchid on SRF. They want that Necrophos. No, instead they go after Arme. Arme will die. Now Old 11 getting caught by James and will also go down. But SRF do not stay there, so it is not safe. He will ghost form and walk out of there. However, Somnus, he's not done. The Orchid's back up. He wants to go back in, but with Victoria's presence, but LGD, they'll smoke up immediately. James just got his blink. You don't want to die like this, but Old 11 gets another great lasso onto SRF. Meanwhile, FY going straight in on the ES, bursting him down on SRF. He has been placed on a cliff. Oh, how dare they? He'll TP, but it will not work out. And LGD is just, they're playing with them now, John. They're toying around with CDEC.
Yeah, CDEC, they're just not finding the openings. That blink on James was there. They can't even find a smoke kill, and oh no, Arme.
Yeah, Orchid is there onto Arme. He should be able to get his rage off in time anyway, but he's got to try and fight back somehow. So we'll go after Old 11. Force Staff not going to be there in time. Now Somnus could be in trouble. Infest is there. He'll pop back out. X-Nova with the follow-up. Now the Chaos Meteor as well. He does end up going down on XM. He just used Dissimulate. He may have no way out of this. Echo is only on X-Nova. It does hardly any damage. He'll swap himself out as well. Now the 3-man tornado from Somnus. XM's trying to get out of there. Victoria will just be dead on FY. He just tosses James back in, asking the man, where are you going, sir? And oh boy. It's a 7k net worth lead. CDEC seem to be lost as to what to do right now, and I don't blame them, John. I don't know what they can do, because FY is not stopping. He tosses another one in. Oh, Sunstrike going to come through. Somnus will claim that one, and now XM trying to get an easy kill for himself, but it's not that easy. Chalice is actually tankier than you would hope, and XM, he doesn't have Astral Step. He used them all. Firefly, Yules, Lasso. See ya, XM. Oh, and FY. He found Victoria. He just TP'd straight into FY. Tornado, they'll be alright. LGD's...
It's not that safe, but...
Another lasso, SRF. He is not having a good day. He can't even go into that ghost form. Look at FY. He's just jumping onto the high ground, seeing if there's anyone to toss. Arme. Gonna be raged up, chasing FY, but he gets 4-star back, and now, without that rage, you're in trouble. You can't afford to farm like that. He'll go for the Infest. Meanwhile, a Haunt in from Chalice straight onto the Nature's Prophet. Gets him. Now the swap and the toss. Everyone's just having their own turn. There's the Echo from James, but it does nothing. You will get Old 11, but that's it. And now Arme, he's been left alone, so FY already waiting on the side. He's the doorman, John. He opened the door, but unfortunately closed it a little too early in Arme's face.
Yeah, it's just...
worse, but XM with that axe, he wants to show it with a little bit of a surprise. He's got that Roshan pick going on right now, LGD. Gonna be grouped up. There's that first silence, and now the Infest popping off, but it doesn't do anything, and here comes the Horn, giving vision on everyone. There's a lasso out. Who have they caught? It is gonna be James on the Earthshaker, getting caught and dying early on. Now Victoria, getting low, will also die. SRF, he doesn't know where to go here. He's just trapped up. He'll die as well. Now X-Nova, he's still trying to run away. FY gets a toss-off. Arme just wants a kill in this team fight. They still haven't found one from LGD. Chalice, he'll come in now. Arme gets stunned up. XM has brought back with SRF. There's your Reaper Scythe on Chalice. It does come out and he does get the kill, and that'll be enough for LGD. They'll run away. Somnus stuck around. Chalice? It's gonna buy back. They want that Roshan. They are not going to give it up. More important that James does not get caught at the start of the fight, but he's in vision right now as we speak. There's a Fisher coming out. Meanwhile, Arme and XM trying to go onto Chalice. They can't, however. Now Old 11 waiting for his lasso. It's up in 5 seconds. Just waiting for the right time, but FY, he's not a man of patience. He just jumps in onto SRF. Now the lasso, he doesn't use it yet. He waits. Chaos Meteor is there. SRF is dead. Now Arme, he'll be the one to take the lasso and they will clean him up with Chalice. In fact, why not get Victoria as well? And FY, getting jumped by XM, but it's just not enough damage. They're going to get team wiped here if they're not too careful. James, Avalanche being caught. With that, the flame break, the clumsy net, the toss up. Somnus gets James and also gets XM.
Oh, man.
That's it. I was about to
go.
say we might need to call it right now. They are just way too far behind. And Dota Plus, it was already at 97%.
Yeah, it's a strong showing from LGD at the end. I get my game flash as well. It's a really good showing from them. Somnus making that Invoker work. CDEC